from?
Change my technique. I'm fucking pissed. Okay.
Yeah, what do you mean? Loosens. Like,
What do you think?
Don't you want to take big shits? This is the Way of the Future podcast. This week we will be discussing It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, episode 10, the second part of the two-parter. Venture Bros, season 6,
Episode 5?
No, episode 6.
Okay.
And
Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul, episode 3 and 4 of season 2, and then American Crime.
Season 2 finale!
Yeah, the finale that we didn't even know was fucking happening.
I knew it was happening, but
I don't think the writers knew that it was
You
happening.
didn't
either.
know it was happening because you didn't even fucking believe me when I said it.
Should we just
What is
poop
the
on
finale?
I was hoping there would be more. That's different than knowing that it was happening.
Should we
Yeah,
just
it's
poop
the
on that now,
opposite
then?
of it.
Yeah, I told you before. I was
Poop on
hoping
that.
that there was more.
No, let's poop on American Crime at least. Fuck it, why not? I guess.
Yeah, let's just get the bad stuff out of the way, because that's like the worst
Whoa,
thing of the week.
whoa!
What? It was
It
bad.
wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Half of it was shit.
That
didn't
whole
lead
show
anywhere.
isn't really that good.
Are you kidding me? The first
Season 1 was good.
No.
I
it wasn't.
expected more with the hacker
9
guy.
seasons.
I expected more.
I think the
with
quality
a lot
of
stuff.
season 1 was just as good as season 2, in my opinion. It was
I
like
felt like season 1 had a lot more going for it, like just story
That had much
I
wise.
don't
more of a
think so.
resolution. than
Yeah,
this
and
did.
much more
I don't
resolution
think there was
too.
more resolution either.
They
There was a
actually
lot of
got
like
sentenced.
unresolved
We don't
shit.
even know.
Yeah,
what
they went
happened
to
them.
jail.
The main crime, like the one at the very beginning that they were convicting, that murder,
Yeah.
you never figure out how or what actually happened that night.
What are you
never-
talking about?
You never figure out what actually
The guy
happened
and
that
his
night.
The guy and his
What?
girlfriend, they both like
No, that's what they-
in the flashback they showed both of them killing the dude for drugs.
No, they never actually
Yes, they
showed
did.
anything. No, they didn't.
She ended up like going crazy or something and killing someone, and he had to go and he ended up killing someone after that for some other reason.
No, okay, so this is what happened on the first season was they made up this the defense, or not the defense, but the prosecution made up this story, right, of how those guys killed this guy when they went in there. And, like, obviously something went on, right? But they don't actually ever explain it. And then, like, when the black guy is being tried for it, that's when the white girl fucking stands up and she's like, no, wait, I did it. She didn't actually do it. She was just saying that to get him out of jail. And then they never actually explain after that what actually fucking happened that night. Who actually killed them, like, or how even. Like,
I could have swore that
there was no
were both
flashback.
convicted, and it did show them both in a flashback
Neither of them
killing the dude.
Neither of them first
She tricked the
convicted, and she ended up dying. She ended up
no,
killing
no.
herself.
No, she tried to.
She
and then
tried
she went to jail after
but
that.
then she went to jail. That's
No,
what I'm
I'm
saying.
pretty
I don't
sure
think
she
you remember
died, I
it
thought.
correctly.
She basically took a bunch of
And the
pills or
dude
something.
definitely died. He died on a fucking table, I could have sworn. Because she had her little hallucination that she, like, brought him back to life.
I don't remember about him exactly, but I'm pretty sure she didn't die, at least from.
And that was her
suicide.
while she was dying. I'm pretty sure she didn't get brought back. She was just sitting there fucking, like, fading out. Nothing ever fucking, like, came in.
All I know is that either of the things that we're talking about are still way more
Well, I'm just-
story-wise than season 2.
Season 2 is kind of dud.
I still think season 2 was just as good as 1.
I think the first.
It's just that
I never
nobody
saw-
died.
I never saw season 1.
Oh wait, somebody did die. The
Wes
douchebag
died.
died. Yeah,
Yeah, one guy died, and then
but
we
Wes
didn't
was.
find out anything else for any other people. Like, I don't know. I just felt like we were missing out a lot of stuff.
You
know?
didn't find out if Taylor went to prison. You didn't find out.
I don't care about that.
And
I
you
wanted
didn't
to
find
see,
out if Eric was going to give a blowjob.
I wanted to see more fallout. Like, I just felt like everything that happened was kind of like a really soft way to end it.
That's
for a lot of
exactly
people.
that's the way it happened in the first season. Also,
Really? That's
is it,
just
is it
man.
like basically gave you kind of like the end result, you know, like
Yeah.
which was kind of what this did.
Well, and
But it didn't
season
give
1
you-
also ended with Timothy Hutton blowing his fucking head off also.
Yeah.
See, that would have
That
been better
was, like,
if someone
crazy.
killed himself. Like if Eric killed himself.
It
at the
wasn't.
end, I
Really,
wouldn't
it
have
wasn't really that crazy because
If
the whole
Kevin
show.
did it,
Well, the whole
great.
show, like Timothy Hutton was trying to
Kevin kills himself.
get back with his family.
Yeah.
And like every step of the way, his family's just all like, "Why are you doing this? You fucking suck. Why are you doing this?" And he keeps trying, and like more and more shit keeps coming out about his son. And like then he eventually is just like, "Well, fuck it," and he walks on a street corner and just blows it up, doesn't he?
That would have been better
Or he
if
just
that
walks
happened in this
outside.
season. This season just ended with like a court hearing with people getting in trouble, and then it was kind of like, well, you don't know what's going to happen to him now. And then, like, all the adults were just kind of like, well, we're fucked. We all lost our jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And then the hacker's like, let's get out of here with his kids. And then in the end.
Well, yeah, because he saw
That
that
was
somebody
kinda
had,
stupid.
like, connected to his cameras in his room that he had set up, and
Because
they were filming him. I don't know why he had the cameras set up in the first place.
Because he was keeping an eye on his daughters while they were trapped inside the
The
hotel.
cameras,
Yeah, but it just-
that's true, but
Take
like,
it off when you leave, then.
well, no, it doesn't even matter if they're like off. They have to be like unplugged in a drawer.
Just put a piece of tape over it.
Or that, yeah, you get obscure the lens. But no, like I'm not trying to say it was a good ending. I'm trying to say that it's consistent for season 1's ending, though.
I found the ending to be terribly frustrating because at the end of the day, we never really found out whether or not, like, who was telling the truth between Eric and,
You know,
Taylor.
I think that actually
They were
in
both
itself.
telling the truth.
Well, that's what I was gonna
their
say.
truth.
Well, no, that's what I was gonna say. Is like that's kind of like the splitting of hairs in some cases of rape,
Well, the difference
where
of perception.
yeah, it's like sometimes you can be raped and the other person might not actually be a rapist. Like it doesn't. I know a lot of people don't like to hear that.
To, like, violently, like, assault him.
I'm wondering
That's what
though.
all those texts were about. You
I'm
know,
still
like, setting
wondering
up
about
that
the
encounter.
drugs though. Like how fucked up he got. Like that didn't seem like it was booze. And like I know they said the drug test came back clean, but it was a week
It
later.
was 2 weeks later, I
Yeah,
thought.
or 2
yeah.
weeks.
We don't know exactly how long it was. I don't remember. saying
Um,
It was at
exactly.
least a week when the photos leaked of
But,
it happening.
I will say, like at the end of this season, there's a few things that I felt like were gonna like come to light that
That
absolutely didn't. There was nothing about the coach.
Yeah, I was so
Yeah.
disappointed by
About the
that.
school covering up the
sex
teacher's.
scandal?
Yeah, nothing about that.
Yeah, it's like there's like at least 2 or 3 more episodes.
Whatchamacallit, the daughter, I thought she was going to be a lot worse than her just selling Oxy.
Nothing really happened with the black principal either.
Yeah, it was like, I
He
thought
got
he
a
was,
settlement.
Here's some money to shut up.
Yeah.
Bye.
yeah, but all he has to do is go, like, to some other district.
Yeah, I guess.
He didn't really actually do anything
and
wrong there.
actually, we don't even know that he took the settlement.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
really
that's true
soft.
too. That was like,
That lady was just like, take the money and
Wide
shut
open.
up. You fucked up because you could have said something, but you didn't, so you failed.
Yeah, and then he heard that other thing was from what's her name. It was like sometimes you just gotta take what's in front of you.
Honestly, that's just really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just really bad storytelling.
Yeah.
it is. The first, like, I can't tell you how much the first season was like that. I will say that the first season had higher stakes, like, scenarios going on.
Yeah.
Like, there was murders and like, addicted drug usage and whatnot.
Yeah.
Whereas this one was like,
Kids in high
gay
school.
drugs and rape.
Gay drugs.
drugs that make you gay.
That would be a very bad drug if you took it accidentally.
Or I meant gay.
Drug that makes you gay.
Gays, comma, drugs.
I got strange feelings now.
He just meant stupid drugs. I think he meant stupid
I
drugs.
think you make
No, I
gay,
just-
comma,
I-
drugs.
I didn't even mean to say gay. Oh well.
Well, you know what he meant. It's a Freudian slip.
Gay drugs.
Yeah,
You know.
the GHB.
Every-
G stands for gay, right?
No,
Yeah.
it stands for Gruyere cheese.
Ooh, that's the French
Make
way.
the French, yeah.
So, American Crime, they weren't too hot on it, but I still like it.
I did not like it.
Yeah,
I felt
I'm not a
gypped.
big fan of that show.
I felt
really.
gypped out of an entire hour of.
I will be honest though, I
We
felt
watched
gypped
10
too.
episodes of that.
Well, yeah, but I
That's
felt
10 hours.
I felt like the finale was a gyp for me.
Yeah.
And I also felt like it was like a Marvel comic book ending where it's like,
Yeah.
well, everything doesn't matter now.
Let's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
bring that into it.
I did like how Kevin's mom got fired.
Yeah, that was great. I
I did
really,
like that.
really liked how they pointed at her black on white racism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
She's even
there's
racist
so
against
many
herself,
people
too.
out there
And the
who are
black
pointing the
lady,
finger
yeah.
at white people as if, you know, and they're acting
Well, no,
like they're
like
racist.
it's just like okay, we're to a point in the world where, or in the history of the world, where we need to realize that like you can be racist towards anyone. White people aren't.
yeah. White people have feelings too.
Yeah, they are different, and they are prejudiced as well against.
White people.
Everybody has to try to fucking not do that.
Yeah,
Like,
everyone has to
everybody.
try and not be the example for prejudice of their
No, or to have
Skin
prejudices,
color.
we'll always have them, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
don't
what
get
I'm saying
them
is the whole like Malcolm X idea don't live up to the like stereotype. That's what he told all of his people in his speeches was be better than your stereotype. That way they can't stereotype you.
Yeah.
Basically.
well, they can, but it doesn't matter if you aren't actually like that.
You'll always be stereotyped. Even white people get stereotyped.
Well,
Doesn't
no,
matter.
you can't not stereotype people like to.
Yeah.
Not to get like into that
I
discussion,
wonder
but
where
like
that came from.
Stereotyping?
Yeah.
no, it's a natural defense
People's
mechanism.
brains are
No,
normally
no, I mean, like-
used to finding
I
patterns.
know, I understand that. I mean, literally the word stereotype.
Oh,
Oh, why stereo?
Yeah.
Oh,
They're a type of sound system. You know?
Yeah. This is a
Wait.
hi-fi racism.
wait, is it?
Yeah,
Isn't stereo?
Fidelity.
Isn't stereo sound though from every direction? And so a stereotype would be like basically the common consensus
Well, it's at
of
least
what.
two directions. I don't know.
Yeah, it's different sounds coming from two different places. That's what
Yeah,
stereo
but
is.
stereo sound I remember like makes it feel like it's like also like
3D sound.
Yeah. Mono only comes from one
Speaker.
well it's
Yeah.
two speaker like it's only two
but it's all recorded on the one
speakers
thing.
but like they use like techniques to make it sound like it's coming from different directions and whatnot. Even in
stereo actually means solid in Latin.
It's a solid type.
I guess we could look up the definition or origin of stereotype.
Origin of the word stereotype.
I don't know. I think
Why
it
you
makes sense.
stereotyping, man?
Why are you stealing my stereo, man?
I'm a hi-fi guy myself. Got those vinyls. High fidelity.
Happy.
Hyphy? The hyphy movement?
Stereotype in 1798 was originally a method of printing from plate, a French stereotype.
Oh, type printing.
So,
So that turned into stereotyping.
yeah, so it's what's written down.
Okay. It just sounds weird.
Turned
This shit is
into
in print.
something else.
Well, at least we're done with American Crime.
Yeah, American Crime. Done.
Hey, you know what?
For
All
years.
I'm gonna say is it was worth, I think, watching at
It was
least.
not worth. It was worth watching half of it,
Yeah,
but there was no
This should be
resolution.
our last shot until we're done.
Yeah. But what I
Oh,
mean
yes.
is, like, in the way that, like, okay, a lot of the stuff that we watch is pretty, like, nerd oriented, like
Yeah.
Adventure
Yeah, this
Bros.
is pretty
Game.
serious.
This is, like, serious and, like, different than stuff that we normally watch.
If it was
So
just
it's kinda
bad
good to
story writing
round it
towards
out.
the end, though, man.
Yeah. No, I agree. But I feel like it was worth watching at least so
The whole show
it
is
varies
cheese.
up what we were talking
The
about.
whole show is cheese. It's like it's trying to like kind of bark up the same tree as Law and Order.
Yeah, Law and Order
But-
felt like a real story, though. Like,
Well, no,
had a resolution in the end.
Yeah, this one's
sounds
like one Law and Order episode spanned over like a full season. The writing isn't good in this show. I'm just gonna say like
there was
it's
a lot
not
of stuff
good.
that happened that
It's-
was like, why are you doing this?
well, like even like in the last episode, like to use a specific example, but when
She talks to the lady.
no when Taylor's mom is talking to him, what does she say to him? She says
You're gay, but I like it.
no. She's,
I brought you some cheese, son, and some
okay,
poppers.
everybody shut up. I gotta fucking think for a second. Jesus. Fucking
You're saying Taylor and his
His
mom
mom.
were having a conversation.
yeah, they were talking towards. Oh yeah. I remember thinking like it was super forced when his mom like brought up how he was punishing himself, even though he hadn't said.
Oh, in this episode.
Yeah, even though he had no, the way she brought up him punishing himself seemed like it came out of the blue. Like it didn't seem like he was.
I actually
punishing
felt like that
himself.
was a natural question to ask because of the emails that he had been sending. He was very like, what's the term for like
Sadist?
yeah, sadist.
Sadomasochist.
Sadomasochist, someone who likes to inflict pain on
Talking about
themselves.
Yeah, but me as
Taylor.
Oh yeah,
me
he
as a
likes-
parent though, I wouldn't jump to
Yeah.
that conclusion. I'd be thinking he didn't want to
After-
punish himself per se, more so than he felt guilty.
After
He
the
also liked it.
after the emails talking about I like it rough, that hurt me.
Yes,
Yeah.
after the emails.
You wouldn't be concerned, at least
Oh
even
no, I
just a
would be
little
concerned
bit.
about that, but I wouldn't think that that's why he was taking the punishment.
Well, I mean, she had to ask. The only way to know whether or not, is to ask. So she
yeah,
had
but
to.
the only reason you ask is if you actually think that.
Well, and she
And,
did.
like, I
She
wouldn't
didn't have any
have thought
reason
that.
to not think that.
I wouldn't have thought that. I think of it more as a guilt thing than like I want people to.
Well, she
pound
said,
my
"I
ass
know
for
you."
10 years.
She said, "I know
Gross.
you."
Well,
I mean, that's not even what it was, Evan. I mean, she said to him
That's what
like,
you're saying it was.
"No." What I'm saying is that he is a sadomasochist who's taking the pain and admitting guilt, which he did kill someone.
Yeah, but a sadomasochist does it whether or not he, like...
He feels like he can actually, instead of being a victim,
between, like,
he can be the person who stands up as, yes, I did this, I'm taking responsibility, this is me taking responsibility, I'm going to take the time that you're going to give me,
and he said
and
he liked it. He said he liked it after he killed him.
Which is actually another indicator that he should be locked up anyways.
No, but his mom was fucking saying that he was going to, like, the prison.
No.
Yeah,
like that.
jail.
Yeah, so it's different. It's not the feeling.
I didn't get that impression at all.
Anyway, whatever.
I thought she was just telling him that, like, basically, like, he could get out of this. Like, he made a mistake, but he could get out of it and not have to do.
That's why she didn't call it murder. She called it
that's what I'm saying is he wasn't doing it though to just punish himself, because if that was the case, then he would be doing it whether or not he was guilty.
Yeah.
Like that, what he did was super premeditated. He went and got a gun from somebody's house. He made a fucking list of people that he wanted to kill.
And then he got
one of them. Like, I mean, that's not involuntary manslaughter. And for him to say that he liked doing that it made him feel empowered, he needs to be behind bars.
I think
that's the kind of person.
He needs to be behind bars. Like, really, like, what you're, like, listening to is a fucking, like, list of... Well, you made up a list of why he should be behind bars. But, like, basically, like, everything that led him to doing that, though,
it's because of bad stuff that happened.
Well, I was gonna say, it's like Killing Joke, where it's, like, basically, like, shit, like, building up to the point where somebody cracks, like, a fucking egg. And that can happen to anyone, and you don't necessarily deserve to be in prison. You deserve to be in an institution.
But that's for the court to determine.
Yeah, but that's not what
And that's where that's basically where they left us off. That's where they left us off in the show.
They didn't
show him getting charged.
They didn't leave it as the court's decision. Technically, it was still at Taylor's decision on how he was even going to plead.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. It's like we didn't get to see him get charged. We didn't get to see a trial.
I think when she told him, you'll be getting this much time if you say guilty, and he's like, yeah, I'm guilty.
Yeah.
Because he was like, yep, 5 years. He's like, do you understand that? And he's like, yeah, I understand that.
Eric was going to get AIDS.
Eric looks like he has
AIDS. Looks like he was going to get murdered.
No, I just mean, like, he keeps doing that fucking phone sex shit. Yeah, whatever.
Dude, the way that car rolled by, I was like, oh man, this is like kidnapped. You're going to get killed and, like, left... Or you're going to get left for dead somewhere, all, like, bloody and
human
gross.
traffic.
The only thing I can, like, analog to that is, like, buying drugs.
Yeah.
And, like, dude, if somebody rolled up like that and just, like, kicked the door open, no way. No way, dude.
Well, and
I just fucking walk away.
That's another thing that you, like, brought up.
I always brought people with me.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing, is Eric might actually be suffering from a genuine sex addiction.
Yeah.
Right?
I think
you wouldn't bring somebody with you in that case.
I think Eric doesn't like himself also.
Yes,
I think he's like Taylor, where he's like kind of punishing himself.
Do you think he went inside the car, or do you think he just stood there and walked away?
I think he went in the car.
I think he went in the car.
And never came back.
Yeah.
Well, no, like the same way that you said Taylor was gonna like plead guilty, like you could tell that was what was gonna happen. I'm pretty sure that that's what they were saying with Eric.
They needed Eric to testify, though. He didn't do it.
No, they only needed Eric to testify if
he wasn't going to plead guilty.
But if Taylor was going to plead, then...
And I was thinking for a second they're going to be all like, at that moment, Taylor reconsidered, and then Eric knew he had to go and testify.
For his lover.
Except that's not how American crime works
They
at
fell
all.
in love and then got married. And
they fell in love in prison.
Yeah,
you know what
states.
I was disappointed on? Was that the hammer didn't fucking fall on Kevin's head.
Yeah, right? He
That pissed
got
me
out
off.
pretty unscathed. His mom lost his job because she's a racist.
I wanted Kevin to be a rapist.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't want anybody to get raped, but in the confines of the show, that guy was an asshole, and I wanted him to fucking do something so fucked up that he's gonna go to jail for a few years.
Honestly, when they hacked all the phones and stuff, I thought that they were all gonna get busted for like sexual harassment or female.
Well, I thought definitely what you said, the making the team.
Like the whole team should have been.
Yeah, what happened with that? That makes me mad that there was no resolution with that.
That guy didn't find any of the
no photos or anything from that, even though there had to.
Even though there would have been.
Yeah, unless it was just one like woman they were tossing around, and still there would have been pictures.
He was only looking for like shit that had to do with Taylor.
Yeah, but they never had.
Yeah, but then they got like her fucking emails.
They never got
shit. They got all sorts of crap.
They didn't know that the coach was like going to be a good guy, so the hacker didn't release the video of his fucking daughter twerking on his
Twerking on-
phone.
Yeah, I thought
No,
that's what it
no,
was
they
about.
only released the emails of her selling drugs.
I thought
though.
that's what it was about when
She
they
got
called
fucked.
him in.
Who the fuck
Yeah, that's what I
emails
thought,
this?
too.
Yeah,
This is what they found on your phone.
Why are you taking
I've
videos
sent
of your
some
daughter while
yeah.
she's
I'll be
twerking?
honest.
That's text though, not emails.
It's worse actually, I think, but no, it's tantamount. They were tantamount to the same thing. Anyway,
Alright, so American Crime, we didn't like it.
Season 2, the whole season.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, me
Big
too.
thumbs down. They didn't like it. I still like it.
Yeah,
It's okay.
It's okay.
She still likes
You can
it.
have your opinion.
Okay, It's Always Sunny, the finale for that show too.
Season 11, right?
No,
Yeah.
yes, season
Yes.
11.
Season
Kinda
11
flat.
finale.
Yeah.
It was
it
it was
was
technically
okay.
a two-parter,
okay.
so it kind of like left us hanging there last week, and then we watched it this week.
We got to listen to them
and it
make
was
motor
kinda,
noises.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah,
Go, 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 go. That's how to reset Charlie.
The
yeah.
only thing I liked was
Yeah.
It was oi,
the only thing that I liked was the imaginary dinner.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the rest of it was like, all right, this is kind of boring.
Well,
I like
okay,
how-
like I don't know. They always do this, and I should know this by now after 11 seasons, right? That they're gonna trick me a little bit. But like, yeah, when they like swam towards the light towards the end of the episode,
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, they're hella going to heaven. This is for real. They're actually dead. And now like all of the shenanigans are gonna take place in heaven or something,
Oh, that'd
right?
be cool.
Right? Like that's what I was thinking.
Or hell, because it says they go to hell.
I actually thought,
Yeah, or something.
well, before this episode at least, I thought there was one more after this. And so I thought they were actually going to die in this episode, and then the next episode would be in the afterlife,
And then
right?
resurrection.
And then the whole thing would just be over. Like, I thought that was going to be how they ended it. And then in this episode, though, I thought they were going to be dead. I thought when they fucking floated to the bottom, I thought they were just going to fucking ace out.
Honestly, I'm not sure why they don't do that.
Well, I'm pretty sure that they're leaning towards that. Because, like, the last
What did
season,
happen?
Frank almost died. And
In
then
the
at the
fire?
end of this season, when they were draining him of his blood.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Over and over again. And
Yeah.
then
That
in
was
this
last
Something
season.
trash.
That was last season.
No, that's
Okay.
what I was saying.
Okay.
And then in this one, they almost all die.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that they're just gonna fucking
And
kill it by
also,
the very end.
and
Mac
Mac
was gay,
and
but now he isn't because God still exists.
Mac
right?
and Dennis
Yeah.
almost died when they went to suburbia.
Dude, I
That
thought
almost killed them.
I thought Dennis almost like he was like 85% of his way to like fucking agreeing to a gay relationship with Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he was like almost
It was like
there. He
God
I'll
pretty
be
much, like,
honest.
said
That's
it.
actually, I think, my favorite episode of this whole season.
This one?
No,
No,
not this
where they
one.
move in
The
together.
one where they go to suburbia.
Yeah, that's a good
I think
one.
that's my favorite of the whole season. Like, I really like the day of like a life of being Frank.
I like this. I like
But-
the mountain
I was
rules.
gonna say the Frank,
The ski
mountains,
I didn't like Mountain Rules so much.
the apartment one.
Dude, just because it made fun of
Which
the
one?
movies on.
The apartment one that we were just talking about, the one where
Suburbia?
they
Suburbia?
Yeah, those are all good. I think there's one more.
I'm
But
kind
overall,
of disappointed that they didn't keep up with the black man sleeping in the bed, like just as a weird thing, like just him in
Yeah,
the background.
that could have been
That
cool.
was just
You-
one
you just
episode.
assume it's
And
still
hot.
going on.
I liked the leprechaun episode. Like that one was okay.
Oh, yeah, that's
Um,
right. I forgot about that one.
Charity Mac Dennis Part 2 didn't really do
Yeah,
it for
that
me.
one was the one where I started thinking
That's
that
actually-
this season sucked. Actually,
That's actually like one of my favorite episodes overall of the whole show is the Charity Mac Dennis
The
episode.
very first one.
And so for
Yeah.
them to kind of redo that and re-explore
worse.
that, but make it worse was really like disappointing to me
That's
as
what
a
happens when
fan.
you have a good thing twice.
Yeah, I was
It
just
is,
like,
and
you
it
should,
not
you
always
shouldn't
is,
have.
but
Just don't touch it. Leave
you
it.
can't do it unless it's a really fucking good idea.
It's like Rick and Morty when they had the episode where they had the intergalactic television channel.
The
The
second
first
time
one was
they did it,
great.
yeah.
The second one was like, this is kind of boring.
Yeah,
You know
and
what
see,
else
like
I'm
I still
afraid of
have the
doing
other
that?
one to go back to,
I'm
which
fucking.
is nice, right? Which is what we have with all remakes,
I'm a-
because we can go back to the
It's not really a
original and still
remake,
enjoy it.
even.
Well, I mean, it was kinda.
So,
Like it actually it actually is worse.
They revisited it.
Well, it's
is
actually
how I'll
worse
put
is
it.
because you can't ignore it because it is actually a part of continuity. It's not a remake, and so you can't just be like, "Oh, that never happened. This is the real one." Like they both happened, you know.
what are you afraid of happening?
I'm afraid of Blade Runner 2.
Oh, yeah. What's the next thing we're talking about?
Venture Bros.
And then what else?
Better Call Saul.
Oh.
Sitter ball call.
Center ball call.
Ball calls.
Better Call Buttfingers.
Uh-oh, here it comes.
Boom.
Venture Bros.
Fucking loved it.
Yeah, this was actually, I think,
Look at that one.
I think that's my favorite episode of this season.
It was really super, super good. The entire season this season has been fucking tits.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
No, but I really like this one though.
This last
specifically.
one was really good.
I like the Andy Warhol fucking ripping off fucking Rusty. I liked
Dr. Adventure.
yeah. I liked Blue Morpho getting stuck in their fucking bad guy hideout.
And then blowing him up.
I love that Andy Warhol was actually a mix of he was a mix of Andy Warhol and Lex Luthor.
And I really loved the incorporation. Like they took it to the Andy Warhol level, and they included the factory as well, which is like a big thing for me as a like art.
Oh, the Doom
history
Factory,
buff.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but it was basically the Andy Warhol factory. Like
Yeah.
it was the factory. It was amazing.
That's why I love these two guys, the Doc Hammer and Jackson Public. They just hit all these notes that are so
They mix a lot of
popular
pop
culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Ingrained in popular culture. And fucking Hank was wearing the bat outfit in this episode, dude.
Yeah.
They
Like,
started doing the bad dance.
yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And she even knew it. She's like, isn't that the bad outfit? No,
Yeah.
it's the good one.
yeah. It was awesome.
I actually, as a little kid, did think that he looked cool, and it was shit.
I thought that the
Now I
Spider-Man
think
character
he
was
just
a
looks-
lot older.
So did I.
He's supposed
He looks
to
old,
be.
but he's not. Either that or he's like an old guy going to school.
No, I
with
think
them.
they're making fun of like all the old things where it's like he's like a 40-year-old man pretending to be a
Okay, that would
college
make
guy
sense.
or high
That
school
would
guy.
But he was
Totally.
dating.
Yes.
But he was dating the girl.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
I
what
know.
Spider-Man's
That's-
like.
that's
That's
what
what he would do.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's what it's like in like any movie.
That's what Joe Q wants. He
And
wants that.
girls like
he wants
older
old,
men.
He wants old Peter to fucking put
Date
it in
high school
old
chicks.
Put in young girls. Yep.
Well, I guess.
So
I guess
it's
what?
kind of like he did.
How old do you think Hank and Dean are now? They're probably like 18.
They're 18, but
they're
they
in
have the
college age.
knowledge of like 40
Oh, that's right,
years
they're
at
in
least.
college.
Like,
Yeah, they're in
built up
college.
from those beds.
It's like 17, 18.
But the Spider-Man guy is like, I don't know. They make him seem so young because he's working like odd jobs, and I thought he was a teacher, but he's a
Going to
student.
college.
Yeah, he's a student.
Yeah, I thought he was a teacher because of the way he was showing himself. You know,
Yeah.
because it also seemed like the other guy,
The Captain America.
yeah, the
guy.
Captain America guy
Was a teacher.
was a teacher too. It looked like he was like a coach.
Yeah, I think that's like their undercover.
Yeah, they dressed completely wrong.
They go to
for the
college
parts,
with
man.
kids,
Yeah.
even though they're both like 20, 30 years older.
I love this show, especially when Monarch's wife gets Mrs. Monarch gets shot in the butt. And she
Yeah.
wakes up and she's like, "I'm gonna kill him."
Yeah.
Ian
awesome.
Ian called it, but
She looked like Scarlett Johansson.
do you think they're gonna get a divorce?
Yeah, I think she's gonna find out that it's him and it's gonna split them apart.
Yeah.
want a divorce.
Yeah.
That's basically, I think, how we all
get a
think it's going to happen, which makes me think that it might not.
No, I said that right after. I'm like, it also might not. It
Yeah.
might be like,
I didn't even get till this episode that she might have thought that Kano was Brock. Like
Yeah,
when he
or the
she
actual
pointed that
Kano,
out.
because they haven't.
Or the
he
actual
died.
Kano from Mortal Kombat.
No, the one
Kato.
from Kato.
Kato.
No, it's
Oh.
Kano.
No.
They did it so like they wouldn't be ripping off Green Hornet. I think they changed it to Kano.
Right,
I
but
heard
that's
Kato.
it's the Japanese guy that does the origami swans.
Yeah, he's that
He
huge
died.
guy. Yeah, he was.
He was also part
like
of Team
two seasons
Venture.
back.
How did he die? I
He was
forget.
part of Team Venture for a
Yeah,
little
he
bit,
was the
wasn't
original. That's why they said we need to get one of those Asians.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, he's got an Asian sidekick? I need to get one of those.
Man, Dean and the albino were like helping out with his date a lot. That was I don't know, that was nice of them. I guess.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Oh, and then
Billy-
fucking
Billy
something with the
Dicker's boy.
baby, but
Billy
yeah, they
Dicker's
didn't.
boy, yeah.
They didn't do it.
He plays the bass, sings a little song to her. She
Yeah, what
runs
was
away
that?
and starts cutting her wrist open, and I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, for a second I was just like, wow, this is really touching modern youth. You know?
Yeah. She's like, yeah, I get chipped. I always pull out when I'm having a good time. He's like, whoa, you're having a good time?
that Delta Force whale food guy,
Yeah.
fucking getting all mad at cigarette smoke. That made me pissed off.
This episode's,
I really
Just-
liked it.
this season is so good. It's
I know I
way
didn't
better
have
than
much
last
to
season.
say, but I really enjoyed it overall.
It was a good episode.
This is probably like the only show this season, unless it gets worse. We still have a few more episodes,
I don't
but
think it can.
I mean, every show has
Yeah.
has kind of like a weird first season.
This is the
show
first.
has been like a really consistent show. I
Yeah,
think the whole
most of the
time.
Last season was kind of whatever, and then
There
the
were a
rest
few
of it was
episodes
awesome.
they were-
But even each next season, right, of Adventure Bros,
Yeah.
each season that comes out after, you're always putting a lot of pressure onto it. I feel like not you personally, but I mean like people,
Yeah.
The
fans
viewer.
of the show, put a lot of pressure on it because they know that like it might be another 2 to 4 years,
Yeah.
until they get another season, and so I don't feel like 5 was as bad as we think it was.
No,
because it feels like it wasn't that great and whatnot. But I feel like if we went back and watched it now, knowing that it's just in between 4 and 6, it might not be that bad.
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
it's pretty entertaining. At least the stuff I remembered.
yeah, I watched 5 and I was like, yeah, this is pretty good. Not as good as the ones before it, but it was still
And
entertaining.
it wouldn't work as an ending. That's what I always
Right.
think when I'm
Yeah,
watching
yeah.
the news. Is like, will this work as an ending?
Yeah.
And in that way, 6 won't either.
And
like,
I'm always
6 is building up more than it's
yeah,
fucking.
and I think it's because of the way they set it up, because it was more of like a resurgence. It was like the reincarnation of the show.
I get this.
Because everything old died. The only thing I'm missing is where's Orpheus, and where's we need these people to come back. We need cameos, because I'm starting to wonder if they.
They just cut him out.
Yeah,
I think
just cut 'em out.
Orpheus,
I think,
Blade, and then the gay guy. Like
Shake, Master Shake.
the Alchemist.
Shake, yeah.
It was
The Alchemist.
the monk or whatever. I get the strange feeling that Rusty and
Brock.
no.
Oh, Monarch.
Yeah, Rusty and Monarch. I think they're gonna team up and kill everyone. Like the bad guys, at least.
I don't know.
Yeah, I get this weird feeling that they're gonna do a team venture and fucking end everyone. The bad guys, at least, aside from maybe Dr.
Only if they
Girlfriend.
find out they're brothers, and then like there's a bunch of villains trying to kill Rusty.
I
But
feel
the
like
thing
they're
is-
probably gonna like kidnap both of them at the same time, like
Yeah.
because of like weird, different, random circumstances. But then they're gonna be stuck together, and
Dr.
they're gonna have
Girlfriend's
to
gonna
turn up.
kidnap him, thinking it's Rusty,
And
Yeah,
then
he's
the,
gonna have to come.
and the
Did you
top
like-
10 guys are gonna catch
or she's gonna
Rusty.
kidnap Rusty, thinking that it's,
It is him.
and then he's gonna have to come in and be all like, "No, I can
No, it's
save
me."
him." Yeah, it's
Yeah.
me, honey.
He's my
Great to see. Ow.
And she's like, "You gotta be fucking kidding me."
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
I
god,
want
I
a
don't-
divorce.
I want a divorce. That's how the season's ending.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it's
You notice that
ending.
the show is pretty much about Monarch and his girlfriend, and not really much about Rusty.
The whole show is actually like it's weird because like everything is so Hanna-Barbera fucking / action / comic book type shit, right?
Yeah.
But like at its base nature, Venture Bros is a very, very narrative driven show. It's
Yeah,
all
definitely.
It is.
dialogue. It's all fucking funny delivery. Like that's where its strengths lie. It's not in like that, but it's weird because like then the plot and the characters take a second stage to the dialogue, right?
Yeah.
But in that weird way, it feels like it's allowed them the freedom to be really weird with
Yeah.
their characters and their plot, and it's made this really fucking crazy, like awesome story.
I
like,
just want
along
them
the
to
way.
keep developing Hank and Dean's story.
Yeah. Well, now that they don't have other clones, and last season they were developing.
They can
more.
develop it more than ever. It's
Yeah.
just I hope they keep going with that.
If
Oh,
they
yeah.
really wanted to get
They're gonna
weird,
get old.
if they really wanted to get weird with it, what they do is, and I'm guessing if they did do this,
Hank's got to become a superhero.
no, I was gonna say actually they'll kill off one of them.
No.
And if they were gonna kill off one of them, they would probably
It'd
kill
be
off
Dean.
Hank.
No.
No, Hank, because they just made Dean super smart, and then Dean will start making Hank clones.
I don't think Dean's super smart. I think they took those things out of his brain.
Nah, dude, he was talking all sorts of fucking crazy science mumbo jumbo in this
And
one.
he was like,
He knew.
fancy college words or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That was
No,
I'm
that
just
was.
saying.
no, I
No,
know,
but,
but
like,
that doesn't.
Dean is still infected with the
But Dean was
nanobots.
always a study guy.
Yeah, he
actually
was always
studied.
the smarter one. Hank was always stupid.
Hank would clog his ears and sleep inside that machine when they were kids.
Would he?
Yeah, he would plug his ears and he would go to sleep
That's the worst. That's even.
in the sleep
That's
learning
so
school.
stupid. If you can learn from fucking bed and you can't even fucking.
Yeah, remember?
That's why
he
he's
almost
so noticeably stupider.
yeah, he almost didn't even get his diploma because it didn't print.
yeah, yeah.
Remember? God, I love this show. Seriously, like I'm a super fan. I really am.
It's really good.
I'm gonna have them sign every.
I always
every
said that,
Blu-ray
dude.
I have.
It's funny because like I always said that like if I could think of trading my formal education from like age 5 to fucking like 18, right, for just being in a tube, fucking being black. Like in my mind at the time, because this was before Venture Bros, I was thinking of just getting blasted like Blanca. And I guess this is before I saw Clockwork Orange, because it's basically just like Clockwork Orange, but just getting visuals and like being taught like everything you need to know for 5 years in a tube, though, I would opt for that. Like I'd just be this like 6-year-old that could fucking just do work from then on out.
I'd take the sleep classes.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, that's not so bad. Sleep.
And then you could go to normal school
It's
and
the
not
best.
Don't even need to
Fucking
go to
best.
normal school. You have a whole day to yourself. You don't even have homework because you did it in your dreams.
care. Yeah.
You kidding me? That's awesome.
My homework was
I mean, I
like
only
3
sleep.
years.
I think I only slept like 3 hours a night in high school anyway. So
Yeah,
You
I
can stay
didn't
up
do a
all
lot of
night
sleeping at
fucking
all.
talking to him.
That too, online. Whatchamacallit? So Better Call Saul. Episodes 3 and 4. What the fuck happened in 3?
I don't even remember.
3 was the one where
Basically, 3.
he decided to film the commercial.
Yeah.
And fucking nobody caught him yet, but like it was like him like kind of riding the line.
Yeah, he was told
on how he was
not to do it.
Oh, he also did that shitty ass bus shit where he was talking to all the fucking seniors on the bus.
That's why he made the commercial.
Kinda, yeah. Also because he thought that the Sandy Piper Hills people were like throwing away the mail, right? But that episode wasn't actually that good. But the episode after it, it also had Mike and Mike's stepdaughter, fucking
Daughter-in-law.
yeah, daughter-in-law, like lying about
The shooting.
the shots at night.
I think she's just PTSD.
I don't think so. I think she's
but
lying.
she's also, I think she wants attention, like for and maybe more money or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's just money related because I think she just wanted out of that neighborhood.
Yeah, what was he eating? An egg salad sandwich?
He was eating something with a lot of fucking mustard on it. I know that.
I think it was egg salad.
Or that. Fucker. Okay, but yeah, I think that bitch is lying.
Oh, about the house?
Yeah, well, no, she's obviously lying about that.
She just wanted to move.
I think she's trying to get money out of Mike. But
Oh, okay.
in the next episode though, I think
Wasn't sure what
I think episode 4 though of Better Call Saul is actually
The best season?
Yeah, the best one so far.
Yeah, that's because it mostly had to do with Mike.
Well, there was good conflict with Mike, but like, no, that's not actually why I thought. It's because like you see everything coming to a head with Jimmy,
Yeah.
and basically it's gonna reach this point where he can choose to fuck over everybody that he knows, or like go out on his own. And I think he's just gonna go out on his own.
I think he's already chosen that he's gonna go out on his
Oh,
own.
yeah.
Because like he basically in the last episode that we watched, he like told his brother like point blank,
leave.
all I need for you is to say that you want me to go, and I'll leave. I'll stop practicing law. Like I'll stop doing this.
As Jimmy McGill.
As Jimmy McGill, exactly. Like there was a very specific modifier there to that clause, which was I'll stop doing this as Jimmy McGill, which is going to
Legally.
it's going to force him to change his name, basically.
Yeah, I know.
Right, and that had a lot to do with what the issue was because he was using his name in the first season.
Yeah.
Also,
They were like, you can't use that name.
Also, you know that the Tuco guy and the other guy that was hiring Mike to kill him.
Yep.
You know that's not gonna end well. You know that
Oh,
that
of
guy's
course.
probably gonna fucking die.
Yeah, of course. Tuco's
Tuco
still
went
alive.
to jail for like 5 years.
Tuco beat the shit out of an old man, by the way.
Yeah.
He beat the shit out of him. And for the record, I think that was a bad CGI eye. Not in the beginning. I think it was. I don't think it was
Eyeball.
makeup. I think his eyeball was fucking CG as shit, and it looked bad. Anyway,
Fair enough,
that's
that's
what
your
I think.
opinion.
I didn't think
That's
it was
me.
CG. I thought it was just bad lighting that made it look so glossy. I didn't think it was CG because I think CG would have costed too much to do that.
At least the swell on his eye,
Yeah.
that was CG.
That looked like a Rocky style swelling. I'm pretty sure that's what
It
they wrote.
would
I'm
have.
pretty sure they wrote that in the
If
script.
it was good,
His eye bulges out like Rocky.
yeah, I'm sure it said that, and then the CG guy fucking went to work. I guarantee you, if you looked at a picture of Mike with his CGI fat fucking eye, and then you looked at the picture of Rocky's makeup for his fucking beaten up eye in the 70s,
Yeah.
you would totally be able to tell the difference. I guarantee it. Like,
I don't know why you would CG such small things. Like
Exactly. No, that's what I was thinking. Like when I was looking at it, I was just like, dude, it would cost so much more to do a CGI black guy than fucking just doing some fucking shitty Halloween makeup. But no, it was a CGI
that.
guy.
I really don't think it was, but
Okay. I mean, I
I
guess
could be wrong. I mean, I still
neither
thought.
of us will ever know.
Yeah, we'll have to ask. We'll have to ask them if we ever.
If I ever see Vince Gilligan, I'm
Yeah.
gonna fucking ask him about that black guy.
Was that CG and he's gonna get offended and then
I don't know.
Yeah, right.
I don't
He'll be
know.
like, he'll be like, I think so.
He's like, I
Maybe
didn't fucking
not.
direct that.
Yeah.
I just wrote it.
He's like,
I just-
dude,
I
I
just
was on
cashed
a lot
checks.
of drugs at the time. A lot of drugs.
I just cashed checks.
I just put the drugs right up my butt. That's what I do. I was speaking as Vince Gilligan, okay? I was speaking as Vince.
I personally want to see Vince Gilligan go back to X-Files.
Okay. And what did you say, Ian? You want original Vince Gilligan?
Let's have the Coen brothers
want
write
the
X-Files.
The people who, like any of the people who are
You're
working
a
on
fool.
Better Call
That'll
Saul that
never
worked on
work.
Breaking Bad, for them to work on something completely new.
For sure. Do you want it to be like real world crime oriented or
Anything really. Because
Yeah.
it has nothing to do with the Breaking Bad universe.
I think whatever they want to do within the Breaking Bad universe, they better fucking fulfill it within
They could
Better
like,
Call Saul.
They could like slightly
They wanna do
connect
that.
it if they wanted, but
If they want to do future shit in the Breaking Bad universe, like post Walter White, then they need to do it within this show.
Wasn't Better Call
Because they're
Saul?
not going to get another one.
Wasn't Better Call Saul going to be a Netflix show originally?
I
Or
don't
like-
think
I
so.
never heard that.
Oh.
Yeah, it was always FX.
No, not FX.
AMC.
Or
AMC.
AMC.
Nice one, Evan.
How many episodes are left of this?
I think we're like halfway done.
Yeah, same with Venture Brothers.
Okay, cool.
They
We
both
got
came
some
out
of
around
that
the same
then.
time.
Game of Thrones is coming back soon, then, right?
God, Game of Thrones. There was a death hoax on George R.R.
Yeah.
Martin.
George Martin.
Yeah, he came out and was like, "I'm not dead," and they were like,
Yeah, right. Prove it. Let me see your birth certificate.
Show me your
fat man."
testicles, old man.
Yeah.
It's the only way to tell if you're dead."
No, but I guess it's just another guy named George Martin
Yeah.
died, and
Oh, really?
yeah, and everyone thought it was George.
Oh,
R.R.
God.
Martin. Yeah,
If he does die, it's going to be a heart attack.
yeah.
If he dies, I feel like the people who own the property after that are just gonna fucking make more.
Who owns the property?
Probably it would be his family.
Hobo.
Like somebody would get it.
Probably Paris. That's his like live-in like long time girlfriend wife person.
Oh, does
And
that
I guarantee it, somebody would buy it off her.
I bet he's got tons of writing that hasn't even been like
Dude,
published.
That'd be
No, no
awesome.
one's
I'm like,
ever
I think
seen
you
it.
were the one who showed me that video of like the inside of his home
Yeah,
where he
he's a
has all
crazy
those
man.
like statue
Figurines.
figurines like
Yeah.
he's like painted and
He's a D&D nerd.
He was like, "Check this out! I got one of you too, Shay," and he showed it to her. And he was
Yeah.
like, "You're naked,"
wow.
and she was like, "Oh yeah, look at that!" And then he was like,
The
"Yeah."
prostitute girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his body is also like my friend Mike with the sausage fingers.
I made you do Tywin.
Check it out.
It was me.
Yeah.
I'm God.
I'm Tyrion. When I wrote Tyrion, I meant me. And then he shaves his beard, and you see Tyrion behind it.
He's got like a
under the
fake
beard.
eye.
Well, because Tyrion in the book is like all odd shaped and stuff.
I am George R. Martin. I wear this blow up fat man suit, but underneath I am just a quarter man.
They call me
Tyrion's my
Quarterman.
favorite character.
Here, give you your change.
Just saying.
Do
Tyrion's great.
Do Tywin Shay, do him.
Tyrion's great. Do I see him doing anything with
No.
anything now? No.
No.
I think he's pretty docile. He's became.
He's gonna be like the
I
hand
think-
of the king, but for Daenerys.
Yeah, he's definitely
Yeah.
gonna fucking like open up doors for people politically and like fucking make partnerships with like armies and whatnot. But I don't think he's gonna like
No,
do
he's-
it like anything close to like what,
what
he
he has
did.
done,
Yeah, like like when Stannis' army was like fucking
and he had to fight. And
approaching.
get,
I
Yeah,
think
nothing
he could
like
be.
that.
I think he could be like a tactical advisor to Daenerys.
Actually, he might have to do
Yeah.
something
He
like
did do
that
the
one
Ghost
last
Fire,
time, but I feel like the next time he has to do it, his life is over. Like, he's gonna die the next time he actually has to do some shit like
I bet a
that.
dragon eats him.
I think.
I bet
be the-
he
he'll be
does
the-
something super fucking savior like
I think he'll be the last one standing in his family.
Lannisters.
Oh, the last
The last
Lannister?
Lannister. Like all of them will be dead except
Well,
for
Jamie's
him.
on a fucking death
Everyone's
trip,
gone
and
lion hunting.
everybody hates fucking what's her name now.
Cersei.
Yeah,
But she like redeemed herself with that walk.
She didn't
So-
redeem shit.
Yeah,
So,
dude,
no,
they're not
no.
gonna
So
listen
she
to her
might
after
become
that.
like a religious symbol after that.
I doubt
I don't
it,
think so. I think
dude.
she's gonna go head on after those sparrows.
No,
Yeah.
she might, but it's still we don't know. We don't.
Like, I don't
For
see.
the first time
You
ever,
don't-
we don't know.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. But who knows? Because they said that HBO and him are going to be doing different style things, and
Yeah.
things just are going to
Still
happen
gonna have to
differently.
read the book.
George R.R. is just gonna fucking build that fucking floating mechanism from Dune, and then he's just gonna eat fried chicken and fucking fly around his house all fucking day.
Oh,
like,
the
Baron,
the hover belt.
Baron
Yeah.
Harkonnen.
Baron, yeah, Baron.
He's gonna be like, "Where I ended, fucking kitty, little kitty,